when we're like stuck on assignments and no one knows what's happening, we can still reach the professors and they still respond to us on time. And they actually do help us and like encourage us to like study on our own as well, or study beyond what was in class. So I think for like study-wise, like I think like KUAS has like a pretty good like environment in that sense. My name is Nisha. I'm from the engineering department and I'm currently in Nisar lab. One thing I enjoy about KUAS is the community, about how like diverse and multicultural it is. We get to meet a lot of Japanese people and learn a lot about Japanese culture, but through my friends, I also got to learn a lot about other countries and their cultures and their languages as well, which is pretty nice. So I got pulled into theater again in high school, and my tech director was like encouraging me to learn a lot of skills. And we had some set pieces that are a little complicated and needed like really precise angles. So he gave me like one CAD drawing and he's like, do you think you can like make the cuts for this? I was like, I can try. I don't think I can, but I can try. So I did it and he put the part together and it ended up like coming together almost perfectly. And he was like, oh, like you're pretty good at like cutting wood. So from there I learned a lot of like, learned how to like read a lot of CAD stuff. And he pushed me like a step further to like actually learn CAD. The natural just course from there was like engineering, because I liked like designing. The main thing for me was like that engineering was taught in English and that we were still put in with Japanese students. And I was like looking at Japan. Japan's like a pretty like safe country and everything. I remember I just dropped it on my mom out of nowhere. I was like, yeah, so what if I go to college in Japan? And then she was dropping me off at high school, and then I stepped out of the car, closed the door, and I went, all right, bye. And she was like, wait, come back here. What do you mean college in Japan? We have our own like little bubble, I guess, of not just English speakers, but people who are from all over the world. So I got to meet a lot of different people from a lot of different cultures and learn not just about like Japanese culture, but like about a lot of different other cultures from my friends as well. I know like engineering is tough. A lot of us have a like pretty hard time with a lot of subjects and stuff. But the one thing I like about this uni too, and this isn't directly because of the uni, I think it's just what my batch has kind of set up, is that we will always like help each other. If anything happens, it's like I'm stuck on this assignment, we will go to the library and like on the whiteboard, like everyone who's stuck on the assignment and the one person who knows what's going on will go up there and start teaching like that portion of the class and like explain all the details of the assignment and help us like get through the assignment. Towards Halloween. That was a project that took a lot of all-nighters. I think I annoyed Y so much during that. It's like, I want to do this crazy thing, and he's like, have you considered the paperwork? Like the week leading up to Halloween is always like very, very stressful. It's like the all-nighters, like all of us are here like setting stuff up. The night before also we're setting everything up. I did get to attend 2 different conferences in the past year. I went one to Abu Dhabi and then one to Beppu in the southern of Japan. Those were 2 like, I know it's not very easy like, you know, being a researcher and like getting into conferences. So the fact that I was able to do like 2 and like keep up with all of my other work at the same time, I think that was a very stressful time, but like going to the conference and like actually being able to put up like my poster in front of a bunch of other people and stand up in front of people and like do my presentation about my work was actually pretty satisfying, I think. It was like Saturday classes. We had to do like 3 or 4 of them before the internship. And then we came back and we did like a presentation of what we learned in the internship. So I think that structure is like really good because a lot of us like, we have no idea what to do in a Japanese company. Like this environment is like so new to us. So they teach us a lot about like business manners and like general like etiquette and stuff like that, along with how like reports and expectations are like, because they're very different from like, you know, the US. So they taught us a lot about that and then like sent us off to our internships. And then we came back and we're like, yeah, those skills were useful. So what I did for my undergrad was this device over here. This side like sits flat. There's 6 motors, like vibration motors here. And this sits flat against like their abs. And then basically what it does is it like wraps around and like it's right on the abs. So when they're holding a plank, they turn it on using this very suspicious button, this button in their hands while they're holding a plank. And that basically helps them focus on not just holding the stance, but using their core muscles to hold the stance. So as they're doing that, it teaches them very much like, these are the muscles you need to focus on. What I'm working on now, or looking into now, is incorporating like vibration haptics, vibrotactile haptics, with an EMG or some other sensor that can read muscle activation levels, and basically see whether haptics is helping users like focus on certain muscle areas and activate those muscle areas better or not. And by activating the correct muscle groups in certain exercises, it will not only help them like train, but also like reduce the chance of injury and like strain. Students who want to do a lot more hands-on learning, a lot more projects, they'd find this university pretty nice because there's a lot of support, not just project-based classes, but doing their own projects. It's not too hard to like start up like your own project and like learn through like project-based learning.